Hello and welcome. If you're a medical professional, I'd like to give you some reasons why training Brazilian Jiu Jitsu may be beneficial for you. I would like to say that I respect all self defense systems, as they all have value. If they didn't have value, they wouldn't have survived for hundreds or thousands of years. My name is Nicholas. I'm a physician and a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu student at the Blue Belt level. As medical professionals in the workplace, we have a duty to keep our patients safe and a responsibility to keep our coworkers and ourselves safe. When faced with an agitated person, either in the emergency room or in the clinic, we have these duties and responsibilities until security and/or police arrive to take custody of the individual. Workplace personal protection / self-defense is about 80% situational awareness, realizing early on that a situation has the potential to become volatile. About 19% de-escalation. The situation is becoming volatile, and we try to use our kind words and our kind actions to de-escalate the situation. And about 1% physical self-defense. Hopefully, in a medical setting, 0% self-defense. As a medical professional, you have two main classes of self-defense systems you can choose from. The grappling-based arts, such as Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, wrestling, judo, sambo, etc., and the striking-based arts, which employ punches, elbows, knees, and kicks. As a medical professional, when you train self-defense, it is very important to keep your goals in mind and keep your goals reasonable. The goal is to train to try to keep our patients, our coworkers, and ourselves as safe as possible. There are several medical professionals who are Brazilian Jiu Jitsu black belts, but Joe average medical professionals such as myself and yourself, we have to keep our goals reasonable. In an unarmed physical altercation, there are three main phases of combat. The standing phase, where both combatants are on their feet and they're not close enough to grab onto each other, or they choose not to. The clinch phase, where both combatants are on their feet and holding onto each other's clothing, arms, legs, etc. And the ground phase, where both combatants are on the ground. As a medical professional, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu can teach you techniques to deal with all three phases. In the standing phase, if you're faced with an agitated person who is pacing, etc., Brazilian Jiu Jitsu can teach you basic distance management. As long as you keep yourself, your patients, and your coworkers at least 2 arm lengths away, the agitated person can't punch you or kick you. If security arrives or the police arrive and put the person into custody, that's a win. No one got hurt. If the agitated person clinches onto you, meaning they're close enough to grab you and they have grabbed you, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu can teach you various techniques to attempt to disengage and get 2 arm lengths away, back at a safe distance. Or, if you can't disengage, trying to stay as close as possible and as safe as possible while minimizing the number of injuries that you're sustaining. God forbid, if you get sucker punched and you end up on the ground and an agitated person is lording over you, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu will teach you techniques such as you want to keep your head as far away from the agitated person lording over you as possible. The last thing you need is a stomp or a kick on the head. One technique is to be on your back, knees bent, feet facing the individual, and as he circles, you circle. And when the time is right, you perform a technical stand, get back on your feet, and get 2 arm lengths away. If you and the agitated person end up on the ground, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu can teach you techniques to try to disengage as quickly as possible and get back on your feet with a technical stand and get 2 arm lengths away. Or, if you choose to stay on the ground or you cannot disengage, techniques to control the person until security and/or police arrive. To all medical professionals out there, thank you very much for what you do, and these are just my thoughts on Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, medicine, and self-defense. Thank you. Have a nice day.